kill everybody in the world. Nothing take us time, we'll never let you go. Fine enough to taste us time, nothing take us time, we'll never let you go. Come on, man, give me something good out of this, man. If you're watching after this video has been posted on the live stream, or if you're currently watching now, I appreciate everybody who's been hanging out with me over the last week or so doing these videos. It's been very encouraging and inspiring to want to do more videos that are fun and exciting. And so right now what we're doing is we're just kind of looking for an enchantment book. This is one of the guys in the, that have been chatting in the chat log here with me, Crazy Ringo 8. And this is kind of where we're just going to see how this plays out and getting ourselves some update. But we're trying to get one frickin' enchantment thing is what we're looking for. God dang it, dude, come on. I got, so far out of this, I got a tripwire and a bunch of fish. So, I mean, fish is what you're normally going to get, but every now and then you get like these treasures that can be found from just from doing what we're doing right now. And what we're looking for is an enchantment book, because I have the iron for the, I have enough iron lying around now to go ahead and make an enchantment stand. So I'm hoping to get like a really good. I'd like to get a minimum of at least one book, and you use an enchantment book along with the tool that you're going to enchant on an actual on a what's the proper thing, on an anvil. That's what we're going to make next. My brain blanked out, man. It's been a fast and fun last almost 2 weeks now. We've been streaming, and you know, I've gone from 0 subscribers 2 weeks ago, almost a little, maybe less than 2 weeks ago, to now having, I guess, about 55 subscribers, I guess. So that's pretty awesome. And it's going to start getting dark here, so we're going to just go to bed here once it starts getting dark, and then we'll just go ahead and come back out here in the morning and start again. It's getting too dark. We're going to go inside now. And we're going to go ahead and throw some of this fish in here real quick just so I have some fish. I'll let that cook off. Things not been on to doubt, going into the youth and the hope of doubt. This guy did a summer. So maybe this time's a little better. Maybe we get some. Maybe we get our enchantment stand we're needing. And then we're gonna have to start finding. We're gonna have to start hunting down some other side items as well. And so part of that is making sure that we have enough. We have a ton of resources, so we're not. Come on, I don't want any more fish. I have enough fish, dude. This isn't like Ark Survival. Ark Survival, man, that one you have to cook your fish within like 10 minutes or it spoils. So I can't stop. If you have a specific biosphere that we're looking for on this game, let me know, because you know, this is, I'm trying to get diamonds. I have to get some diamonds so we can make a teleporter so we can get in and see if we can get some blaze rods. But I need armor. I'm going to need at least some diamonds to make a good diamond pickaxe to get the obsidian out of the ground, and then preferably enough enchantment tables to actually help. God damn it, this fish. Come on, game, give me some good stuff. Give me some fun stuff here. Got 3 pufferfish. Jeez, man. Those pufferfish are actually kind of rare. Excuse me. Those pufferfish are a good use of resources they actually give you. And there's a bunch, I noticed there's a bunch of clay down here that we're going to have to get out of the ground, because I want that clay for some other option, for some other building materials. So we got about 22 points of experience right now. Looking for the next attack. Where is it coming from? Or the next, there it comes. I didn't get it. I tried. I missed it. Let me go somewhere else. Let's go see if we can find maybe a little puddle to play in, as opposed to maybe like this whole area here. I know there's a puddle I can play in over here. Sometimes puddles are actually better to fish out of than it is actually out of the larger bodies, so we're going to try switch up to go to this, go over here by this waterfall and see if we can find anything. Oh, that's not going to work like that. Yeah. So let's do this. How about we do this? Yeah, it's not going to work that way. So there's another puddle over here. We'll go. This is the one I was looking. This is the one I was thinking about here. Then I guess puddles are kind of better. Hey, what's going on, Damien? Glad to see you, man. We're going to try the puddles, because the puddles I've found that they're actually easier to fish out of, because we don't need fish, we're looking for treasures. And the only way you can find the treasures is actually by doing it this way. So this is a hardcore survival game. We're doing this as an option to try to because really I need to get diamonds, and I haven't found any diamonds yet, and I want some enchanted items. So hopefully we'll find just in a moment here. God dang it, dude. It's a little harder to fish in here because it's hard to see the lead coming to you. Again, a puffer fish hanging out in here, I find that hard to believe. Let's turn the music off. I'm just started hearing the music right now. Feel free to leave comments if you have questions about Minecraft, what options are good to play when you're doing hardcore survival. This is really just kind of a, we're sitting along on the edge of extreme hills. There's some of those tulips. I left those ones. I didn't realize we have tulips in here. We could farm up some of those tulips and go plant them somewhere else and get them into. Yeah, we're getting puffer fish is what we're getting right now. Let's see if we can get. I'm trying to look for a book. We want to get a book. I think we can get one. Did I get something? I got another goddamn fish. Oh man, I was hoping it was a real item that I was looking for. I'm like, come on, give me my book. I want that book. Come on, give me my book. Give me something enchanted. Come on, give me something enchanted. Something enchanted, come on. And I apologize for the terrible quality of the video. Right now I'm still learning on streaming. I'm going to have to upgrade my software here shortly. I'm almost at the goal of 100 subscribers. If I hit 100 subscribers, I will be upgrading my software to something better. And I've already got money kind of set aside for it. I've just been wanting to wait until I feel like it's worth spending the money to do it. And I think it's important to wait sometimes for things, as opposed to starting out as everything the way it should be. I kind of like going, just like any game, you start out at a start level. And you then try to advance your character by, obviously hitting achievements and so on. And that's kind of what I'm treating this as right now. It's kind of the same way. So I appreciate you guys who are stopping in here and checking things out. This has been a very long process for me to understand what is going to be a good experience. What's going to be a good experience for the viewer. Shit. So we're just waiting right now for, I'm hoping I can get a book. Come on. Come on. Trying to get a book. And it's starting to get dark again, so I'm going to have to go back and put this character to bed. Come on. I just want my damn book. I want my freaking enchantment book. Come on, man, give it to me. Usually puddles are the best place to look. It's starting to get dark already, son of a bitch. We got, on that one, we got some leather. That was good, I guess. I didn't realize I was expecting to get leather. But hey, I'll take the leather. It's a piece in the right direction. Maybe we'll get, come on, I'm just trying to get one piece of, one piece. Oh, dang it, come on, man. We're going to have to call it here shortly. The sun's setting. freaking leather, or my book. It's starting to get dark now. It's going to be dark here in a few minutes. See if I can get one more attempt here, and then we'll go back to the bed and sleep until morning. We'll try a different area. Enchantment books are rare. Actually, I had a game where I'd had an enchantment book on my character, and I was trying to get the iron to get it, and I was digging somewhere and found, forget what it was, but I was digging somewhere and I don't know if I fell to my death or I got jumped by that's what it was. I got jumped by a skeleton riding a horse, a dead horse. A lightning strike came and that was there, and I was like, dude, I took out the horse, and then I had the skeleton to contest with, and he was wearing armor, and I still didn't survive it. All right, so we're gonna stop right now because it's getting dark. We don't want to be out here when it's dark. We don't have enough lights out here to be fishing in the dark area. Come on, get me up here. So we're just going to go back to the house. This is a simple little structure. We're going to work on more of them here as we go along. This is kind of our mining area. We have a ton of sugar cane going, which we can make tons of paper with now. We have some potatoes that we can deal with. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and sleep for a little bit. Now we're back up. So we're going to go out here maybe down here on this end. Maybe this end's better to fish. I don't know. We're going to try one of these little puddles here, like this. This is technically all you need to catch anything. It's just that much water. It's just a little cube. So we're going to try it and see what happens. I got a horse tag. I got a name tag. That's cool. So again, in these little areas, I noticed you get more chance of getting. It seems like you get a higher chance of getting a item that you might want out of these little spots. So we got a name tag. So if we find a dog, we can actually put a collar on it, which would be kind of cool. We might find some wolves. Maybe we'll get a pet wolf. Here we go. We got another piece coming. Here it comes. I saw something here coming in here. What did we pick up that time? We picked up a lily pad. So this is where you want to fish if you're trying to find items. You want to look for a spot that's kind of a small little square, a couple squares. And as you can see, farming here like this is really a lot easier way to start looking for stuff. If you're in the open water, a lot of times you just get fish. I've noticed this as a way to find items. It's almost better to be in these little spots if you're trying to hunt for items. My fishing pole's almost broke, so we'll have enough to probably try to get what we're looking for. Finally a fish. God dang it. So we're at least we're closer. We've gotten a couple pieces of junk out of the water. We've gotten a tripwire. We've got a piece of leather. And that was something else too. I don't know what that was. That was oh wait, another name tag. I got 2 name tags now. So we've pulled 2 name tags out of this little spot right here, a lily pad as well. So and I like that the video show is finally kind of caught up fairly close to what's actually happening, which is good. Oh, we got a book. We got a book. We got a book. Infinity. What is infinity? I don't even know what that one is. I gotta look that up. Does any of you guys know what infinity is? Oh, man. Oh, we got a clownfish there. I think that's what that is. Yeah, I don't know if you can do any. I forget what you can do with clownfish. Clownfish are rare. They're not a very easy find. I forget what the clownfish are for. So make sure my hook's in the water. And as you can see, I've gotten way more rewards out of this little tiny little thing than actual fish. There we go, that's better. I want to make sure it's in the water. It doesn't look like it was in the water. You got to make sure your stuff lands in the actual water. It helps. And you look for the little bubbles on the surface. If you're not familiar with Minecraft and fishing, it's basically take 3 sticks in a diagonal in your crafting table, along with 2 pieces of string and a vertical line right off the top of your. Here we go. Here comes something. Here comes something. I see it. I see it. Yeah, it gave it to me, I think. Yeah, it gave it to me. Oh, it's sitting down here in the bottom. I had to go and actually physically pick it up. It got stuck. Come on. Let's try this one now. There we go. So we're just trying these little small spots like this because they're really successful in getting your overall experience. So I'm gonna have to start making music for my own game channel. I'll have to make like a cool logo at some point. That'll be the next piece that I'll work on. And if you watch the bubbles, you'll see them go through the actual blocks. So when you see a fish, you usually see bubbles to show up, not those ones that you're seeing on the screen now. But you'll see little tiny bubbles that are running in a trail, and they usually start outside of an area and they'll come into where you're at, where your hook's at. And then when you hear the splash sound, here it comes. Here it comes. Come on. We got another trip line on that one. I think. Maybe it was just another puffer fish, is all it was. We'll go from over there like this. Hey, you're back, Dylan. Glad to see you back, man. That's why I wanted to start a stream early enough so that way you could check it out. We did find an enchantment book. Dylan, check that enchantment book out. It's Infinity. If you know what Infinity is, could you tell me, guys, what Infinity is? Because I haven't looked it up yet. Let me look up my smartphone. Another fish. So we're gonna keep an eye on the clock here as we're going along. Infinity enchantment in Minecraft. As long as you have one arrow, it'll let you use fire arrows. It's for bows. I didn't realize that. So it's not a bad one to have. So we'll have fire arrows here then. That's awesome. I'm gonna hope that we get one more book. Okay, so the ID number of enchantments. protection, aqua affinity, depth strider. What the hell is that one? Depth strider makes you swim as fast as you're walking on land. Oh, I got a fishing pole, an enchanted fishing pole. I just picked up an enchanting fishing pole, dude. This is awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome. I'm looking at my wiki right now to read up on some of the other ones too. I just got a new fishing pole. I want to see what it is here before it gets dark. I want to try to get one more fish. Silk Touch is my favorite though. Or Fortune. Power is fun. Punch is great. Infinity. There we go. Infinity arrow. Arrows used by fire. Are used to fire ignite arrows as long as you have one arrow in the inventory. Fired arrows cannot be retrieved. Okay, so we couldn't get any more here on this one, so let's get the fuck back inside. I want to see this fishing pole here in a second when we get in here. So we got a lot of fish. We got our potatoes cooking over here that we're growing some potatoes. God dang it. It was good timing for that fishing pole too, because it was starting to die out. So let's just see what our fishing pole is. Fishing pole of luck 3, and there's literally like one use left of it. That's freaking crazy. Luck of the sea. Not bad. And then we got this one here, which is great. So we're gonna put these away into our chest for later because we don't want. We're gonna make the anvil now while we're waiting. I'm gonna grab this out. We're gonna put all the puffer fish away. We got a clownfish, some more salmon. We got a bunch of salmon. I just cooked off a bunch of stuff too. Oh, I need this too. That's right. And then we'll take the cooked fish. So we have cooked fish. Got that delicious fish achievement, which is an easy one to get. We're going to go ahead and make an anvil, which is pretty much like this, I believe, if my memory is correct, along with like that, and that makes a anvil. So we're going to throw our anvil down right here in the corner. And again, as you can see, that whole area took up less space and overhead, where you can actually still open your chest, you can still access it. So this I use an anvil. Yeah, it would be good to have enchantment. So let's go to bed real quick so we don't get spawned on. And then we're going to use that Luck of the Sea one to see what happens in those puddles. We're going to see how many times it works before it breaks. And we're back up. It's morning now. The current daytime in the game is date 16. So we're doing pretty good with that. So let's put our new enchantment fishing pole in mixed with this here. So as you can see, it's a glowing fishing pole. So we're going to go back to these puddles and see if we can get any more loot out of them, because it's basically got like one more use of it left. God dang it. Come on, cut that shit out. That should work, I think. It looks like it's in the water. Yeah, it's in the water. So we're just having fun, enjoying ourselves on another day of streaming live, and also if you're watching in the rebroadcast, make sure to subscribe. This has been a map that we're working on from a gamer that has been checking me out on this channel called Crazy Ringo 8, and we made a map after him coming in here. We have one for Dylan who's been checking out, but we're gonna wait. I do try to do one at a time because you get too many maps and it's really hard to manage. Oh, come on. That was supposed to be mine and I missed it. So I like fishing in the puddles best for loot because it seems to give you more loot. I could be wrong, but it seems to be that way. And I'm going to use this enchantment rod, or this enchanted freaking fishing rod, in hopes that I get a better chance for higher loot out of the water. Luck of the Sea is a good one. It's a high rank, and it's, if my memory is correct, I could look that one up real quick. I'll tell you what that one does here in a second. Hang on. Oh, we got another fishing rod. Oh, I got a bow. I got a bow. It pulled out a bow. Flame unbreaking. Oh, really? Oh, shit. I wonder if I can put that mod on top of it. But I don't want to waste that mod on that one specifically. I would want to try to see. Anyway, at least we got a bow. We'll go back to. Hang on, get this back here. This little puddle has been very lucrative. I wanted to see what loot was again. On this luck of the C3, when default loot tables, the lower chance of junk chase increases for treasure. Chance to increase for treasure about 2% points by decreasing the fish by about. Yeah, we're still getting fish right now. So at least we got a couple enchantment books. We've got a couple really cool mods. We even have some arrows that we can fire off later, which would be kind of fun. Again, with this bow or this fishing rod is going to break, and we're going to have to go tonight looking around for God dang it, fish. We're going to have to go and find some more string because we're out of string. I was under the idea that you can make string out of or wool out of string, but it's the other way around, or string out of wool. But no, it's you take wool or make string to turn it into wool. You can't make string out of the wool. So it's kind of confusing. God damn fish, get out of there! I just want the loot. Give me my loot. Give me my loot. Give me my loot. Give me my loot. Swamp areas seem to be really good, or any puddle really. Oh, we got a ton of fish. We got to get a better place built in this map. Let's see what's going on. Come on, man. Give it together. Keep it together here. Let's try this. Let's try that puddle right there and see if that one's got any better stuff in it. This one's going to break in like 3 more catches. It's going to break. So I'm trying to get as much of it out of it as I can. Well, at least we got an enchantment. I don't know if the right course would be to make another bow and then marry the 2 bows together to 1 bow and then see if the enchantments follow over. I know you can do that. There's a piece of fish just sitting down there. That corner took it away from me. It's not like I need it. Well, right now, as long as I don't die, I'm going to kind of keep this one going for a little bit, Dylan. So again, if this dies, which you inevitably will die. I just missed that one. Shit. There we go. There we go. Let's see how this works now. But we'll switch some maps up. We'll have some fun. We'll maybe create another. Maybe I'll do a creative mode for you. But I do want to. I'm trying to sit there and get this damn. I'm looking for a nice book. We got that Infinity, which is a great book that we got out of the water, which is a great enchantment to have. Come on, splash for me. Splash me a book. Come on. More fish, of course. So this is going to be the last throw for or pretty much the last fish that we can catch. So we'll just go out here in the open water and fish in some normal areas, because this is going to break anyway. So I'm not even going to try to keep it. And I see there's something out there moving around, but then I don't see it. I don't know where it went. Here it comes. And then it went away. Come on. I see the little freaking little fish swimming around. I see you in there. I want the book. Bring me a book. Come on, bring me a book. Bring me a book. Come on, bring me a book. We're going to just change biospheres here in a minute. We have enough materials. We have enough resources to kind of continue on. So, here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. More fish, of course. So this is the last. I think this is the last one we're going to get out of here. And it's going to be dark. We're going to stay out tonight until it gets dark. We don't want to go to bed quite yet. Another popper fish. God damn it. Again, out here, you're usually going to get fish in open water. It's going to be a lot harder chance to get that loot. Loot's easier when you control the water size, I guess, apparently. So the amount of water and the chance for fish. Here we go. Oh, I finally broke it. So okay, so that was that was the end of that fishing rod. So we got a pretty good bunch of stuff. We had gotten a magical loot. We got a couple magical loot pieces. One was this bow right here. This bow is really cool. I have a couple arrows on me, so that'll help for later. We got this enchantment of infinity, which we don't want to use on a bow that's going to die. We're going to have to make a fresh bow. That's why we have to go out and start killing spiders. So we got a ton of meat. So let's go ahead and put this in the furnace and start cooking off all this fish. And if you noticed, I'm working on I have my setup is pretty unique. I have a couple game tags that we got out of this too. So we're going to cook off all that fish. And the next little piece, look for caves. Okay, fine, we'll look for a cave. We'll do that, but we need to find spiders. So let's be realistic. We need to find a spider too. So we're going to make sure we have enough iron, enough wood, have enough coal, have enough food. Well, that's raw. We need to cook that. And I got this puffer fish I have to put away. So let's put that puffer fish away, that away. We'll keep this as backup. We'll put those away. We don't need all this with us right now. We'll put this away. The game tag, I'm actually going to keep the name tag. And I'm going to bring some zombie meat because it's good for if we're going to be out running around. We might as well put that already in play because that is going to be an item we're going to need. We don't need the shears right now. We have a good bit of wool, so if we have to, we can throw down another bed if it gets too strange out there. And just go to sleep. It's now just getting ready to get dark, so we want to try to time this to where we're away from our structure a little bit, and we're going to go out looking for, like he said, a cave. We're going to go find Dylan a cave to enjoy. So I know there's probably a cave somewhere in this area here because there's definitely looks like there could be. Usually, we're going to go up to that snow actually, Dylan. Let's go up to the snow region and see if we can find a spider to deal with. So we're going to go up pretty high just by jumping up these blocks. I'm not using the auto jump function that was in the update. I actually turned it off. I didn't like it. It was dangerous for building. So now we're up here at the snow level, so we can actually just do this. It's not giving me snow. Why isn't it giving me snow? I thought you can take the snow off of that. Oh man. Okay, so this is just where the snow line starts. I'm looking for a polar bear actually. I want to see if it drops anything if you kill it. There's supposed to be polar bears in the game now, so we're up pretty high in the air right now. Not the highest I've been. I mean, you can go way higher, but for a hardcore game, it's up there. Let's see what block number we are when we get to the top of this mountain. So this is a great space to be. Let's see where we at. This is block 107. So not the highest block that you can go in the game, but it's still pretty high up there. And it looks like there might be a cave right here. Yep, there's a cave. Not a very big one, just a little bit of a cave. It's more of like a walking area that you can walk through. And my game is glitching out really strange. Of course, it's got to build its blocks. Oh, this is a cave. Come on, build the fucking screen out so I can look. I can't see. I don't want to go walking somewhere. Oh, so it is a cave. Okay, so this is a cave you're doing. So we're in a cave right now. You want caves? I give you caves. We're just going to light this cave up just to kind of keep shit from spawning behind us here. In the event that we are, oh there we go, now it's kind of building out. So we're going to just walk away from that altogether. We'll go up this way. And go back to where we kind of came from. We're just looking for spiders right now. We need some spiders. We got to find some spiders. We're just walking across the top of the trees here. It's always dangerous if you're going to walk across trees. Make sure that you don't just jump down like that because that can kill you if you're not careful. So I've got to be careful. We're going to eat a little bit real quick. There's a skeleton right there. Okay, so we survived that pretty well. We took on a couple of hits, but we have this shield that helps a lot. Shields are pretty easy to make. It's just one piece of iron, and I believe it's 5 pieces of wood. Or no, 6 pieces of wood. So we're just looking for spiders right now. We're coming off of this extreme hill area, and we're going to go down into where they may spawn a lot easier. You can see our house off in the distance there. And our first structure that we've really built. And the pigs, we could be killing them, but we don't really need them for meat right now. I'd like to kind of breed them at some point. I hear a spider. There it is. There's some zombies behind me too. Damn zombies. Oh, let's get to be situated here. Okay, right now we're looking for spiders. Do we get string? No, that spider did not give me any string. He gave me an eye. That's what it was. I was wondering what the fuck he gave me. I'm like, what did you give me? I will put a shovel together here in a minute. I gotta focus here, guy. Hang on. Oh, you're back, crazy? Cool. Well, not missing too much. I basically went and got us some enchantment stuff, crazy. This is the gentleman that the game is named after. He's actually kind of local, supposedly. Lives here in the El Paso area, so that's kind of cool. And he's been asking me what side of El Paso I'm on. I'm like, look, I'm not a little nervous about even letting people know I live in El Paso. I'm just trying to use it as it's just a reference point. But I understand the El Paso pride. I'm new to El Paso. I've been here for about a year, over a year now. So we're looking for spiders right now. We've gotten a couple. We've successfully gone through and been darted up pretty good. You can see a bunch of arrows on my stuff, and I need a new armor piece for my head. I lost my. I did lose my my helmet, so we're gonna go and quickly make a new helmet. I do need a shovel. You're right, Dylan. We should probably put a shovel together at some point. We went and quickly created. We'll just make a cobblestone shovel, because you don't really need anything more than cobblestone. At least not right now, anyway. I'm going to keep this bow in play for right now. That bow is pretty kick-ass, but I haven't used it yet. I have been just waiting for the right time to use it. We fished it out of the water. We're looking for more string, so that's why we're out hunting for spiders. So there's a spider right there. So we got to stay away from the skeletons, because damn bastards. That's why you got to carry your shield. It helps. It does help you, but if you're holding your shield up in front of you, you move slower. So there's some chickens. There's an ender over there. We don't want to stay away from the enders unless you're ready to attack them. Now the enders have ender pearls, which are very valuable. Actually, those are really needed in the game. God damn it! Run. Looking for spiders, so I'm hoping some spiders followed me. There's a creeper, there's a couple zombies still coming, no spiders. So we're killing some shit with force. He had to get his little lick in there, huh? He couldn't just let me fucking kill him. It's like, nope, I'm gonna hit you once, at least once. So we got enough food for right now to be hunting, and there's some more skeletons down here that are. There's a zombie. There looks like there's a couple other things. There's a couple creepers. He's gonna try to come up here, and I'm gonna anticipate him coming up here. He's gonna try to want to come up here. Watch. There we go. Didn't drop shit, you cocksucker. Come on, make all that noise. There's a there comes a fucking villager right here. Now, if I had the right potions, I could actually turn this villager into a regular villager. Fuck you. Fuck you, both. You can all go to hell. You can follow me down here if you want, but I'm gonna fuck you up. So, here he comes. Now there are are some clever ones that I've seen out there where you guys have built some really unique. Let's see what he gave me. He didn't give me anything important. He gave me more bones. I don't need more. Oh, he actually gave me arrows. I could use arrows. That's fine. I need the arrows. So we're still waiting for the sun's just getting, or the moon's just getting ready to go, and the night's almost over. We're looking for basically spiders, any kind of spiders. I saw one out here, and then it disappeared. I don't know where it went. And I don't want to excite any of those enders because they have a tendency of poofing around a lot. Well, they'll just spawn and respawn. There's a spider right there. There we go. Give me some string. I hear some zombies behind me now. I'm going to look for another spider. And the sun's just starting to come up, so it's my favorite time to kind of go rushing across here. Because those, the only thing you got to worry about is the creepers, which I'm not super worried about out there because we haven't built anything yet. I will probably put a building up on here, just as a nice viewpoint. It's a nice vista. So, and it's got nice snow, so you don't hear rain. You just get snowflakes if it does have weather. And so the sun has now come up, and we're gonna kind of, in the meantime, oh, I gotta eat. Shit. Get my health back up. And what we're doing now is we're running to look for, there's another cave for you, Dylan, right here. You wanted to check out some of these caves. Oh, we got a creeper. My gunpowder. Good job. Way to do that. Now we can, now out here on this open area like this, now that it's turning daylight, not super worried. I'm going to try to line this up to see if I can get one of them to drop a So we got him killed out of there. We didn't take too much damage out of that whole process. I'm looking, there's a spider right there. There's another spider. Awesome. We got another spider. Awesome. There's another spider over here. I see him. I see him hanging out. This is perfect. I think I want to build a house out here too. This would be kind of fun to put a place out in this area. Just because it's actually so open like this. This is really cool. There's another cave. Give me 2 more string. So we got enough string right now that I can get another fishing pole put together. Awesome. And I don't remember if you're watching, there was another place we put in somewhere over here, but I'm looking for eggs too because I want to make a chicken farm while we're doing this. Make sure I have room for it. I do, okay. So we're just going around where the chickens lay eggs about every, maybe, depending on how they're spawned. They can usually lay eggs up to every few minutes. So if you kind of just hang out in a specific area and just collect their eggs. I think we want to put a house in out here because this looks like a really nice place to put a house too. So you have that nice view off in the distance. That's kind of cool. It's kind of misty looking. So we might put a house in here as well. But we're looking for, we're kind of exploring a little bit because I have enough materials with me. But I need to go back over there. We're going to put another fishing pole together. I'm just looking for some eggs to collect. We'll come back and collect more if we need to. The reason why I like collecting eggs is you can create an easy chicken farm just by collecting eggs and getting the chicken farm all set up with hoppers and everything. Let's see what this cave's got. Maybe we'll go in here real quick because you wanted to check a cave out. Let's see what's in here. Put up some torches to kind of keep shit light. Hey, there's some more coal, or more iron. There's a bunch of iron in here. Oh wow, this is going down deep. Shit, dude. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, we got a fucking creeper right there, and a zombie. A zombie, and a creeper, and a spider. And we're gonna make sure that they don't fuck me up the way I think they're gonna try to fuck me up. Yeah, I think he was gonna try to do that. I knew he was trying. He's trying really hard to fucking do it, so whatever. He worked really hard for that one. You gotta give him credit. Damn creepers. There's a spider. That's a cave spider. Oh shit, that's a cave spider. Fuck, you're poison, bitch. cave spider. Thank you for killing them for me. I appreciate it. So we're doing good here in the cave. We're kind of, again, this is a hardcore game. I'm playing Russian roulette with the account that I've created, or the character I've created, for several reasons. One, we want to light up these caves anyway to prevent any spawns. Two, I want to see if we got some diamonds maybe easily accessible that we didn't see earlier. And I don't want to go down there, but that definitely we do want to go down. What block is this? Let's see what block up we are. We're block 29 or 28. So we're pretty good. We've gone down pretty well. I see some mushrooms. We could maybe explore this a little later. I'm going to follow this back out of here. There's some iron that we could probably get up. Do we have... Are you kidding me? I don't have a pickaxe in here with me? Well, fuck it. No better time than the present. I thought I had a pickaxe with me. Shit. Let's go ahead and put that down real fast. And just quickly might as well get this iron out of here anyway. We need the iron anyway, and I don't mind wasting a little iron. If we have iron that's right there in my face, so we'll just go ahead and grab this iron real quick. Looks like it's about 5 pieces, not bad. Let's see what we got in string right now. Great question. We have 3 pieces of string here, and I have 1 back in my chest, so I have enough for, I was looking for 1 more so I could get a brand new bow and a fishing rod, because it takes 2 for your bow, and then 3 for the fishing rod, so I was looking for 1 more spider. We're going to take this coal out of here. Oh, there's some more iron ore. Well, that's great. Good job on calling going for the mines, guys. I usually stay out of the mine area, or the cave areas, for several reasons. One, they spawn a lot faster. Usually there's spawner pits that you run into. Spawner pits can be, if you know how to disable them with torches and actually breaking the actual spawner pit. I try not to break the spawner pit for several reasons, because if you actually do it right, you can set up a spawning farm where it just basically spawns zombies or spawns spiders, and you can make a string farm out of it. But it's a lot harder to do in hardcore, because if you screw up once, all that building you did goes away. So you'll find a lot of people won't attempt to build any kind of mechanizations just because of all the energy and resources it takes. If you weren't paying attention, what do you mean you can't post in chat? I see you posting right now. But if you have ever been in a scenario in this game where I've been able to build several different types of structures, we might even try to get... I found slime, by the way, Dylan. You might like the fact that I have some slimes. There were some slimes that happened in the game naturally spawning on the top level, which is very rare. Apparently that happens around swamps, but I've only seen it happen. That was like probably the first time I've ever seen it happen, to be honest with you. And I wasn't really expecting it, but I did go out and kill the spawner, that killed the slime. It was pretty aggressive, actually. I was really shocked, because normally they're pretty docile. Unless you attack them, then they start coming after you. But this one wasn't that way. They changed the AI of them, I guess, maybe. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead out of here. We're going out. We want to grab any of this coal that we have. Might as well get it while we can. There's no point in being right here and not getting this coal. And the reason why I also wanted that iron too is because I just got done making that stand. And I do want to make a rail system. It'll take a little bit of energy to do. We'll see, and how long this rail system actually exists. So, but yeah, this is a really fun thing. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. We can get all this coal. We'll come back and maybe get some of the rest of this. This is all I didn't really need any of this. I have 2 stacks of coal. I think I'm up almost to 3 stacks now after this. So that's plenty of coal. There's really no reason, other than the experience points and the fact that I've pulled it off. Now we can do a quick little stat check here, which I'm going to do that 1 second. We're going to get this last couple blocks popped, and let's just see what... We don't have any diamonds yet, I know that for certain. I was just curious the distance I traveled, because I don't think I've really traveled very far in this game yet. So what we might just do, I might just do a travel. We might just have to go find a new place to play in the game. Just because I would like to travel a lot in the game. I like to go out and experience different parts of the arena. And if you notice, as I do very commonly when I go to explore a new environment, but I'm not really in control of it. Even if I'm in control of it, I want to make sure that I'm getting as much navigation as possible, because you can go into some of these caves sometimes and get lost. So when you're mining in caves, it's a good idea to find some kind of way for navigation. I use torches as my navigational tool. I put torches on one side of the wall, and that usually indicates that's the side I came in from. So we're looking to see if there's a spider. Oh, there's a skeleton back there. And we popped him off. And so what we're trying, again, this is the other reason why you want to go ahead and put torches up every goddamn way. See, that's a weird glitch. You see how it did that? It's still putting a dark spot up there. I don't know why. Anyway, we're gonna. It sounds like it's landing upstairs. We'll leave this coal alone. I'm not even gonna mess with it. But I noticed sometimes it does it. It puts these weird artifacts up on the wall like that. It's so strange. We have enough sticks. We can put enough, and plus tons of coal. We literally just picked up a whole other stack of coal down here. Good job on this, Gilla. Good choice. We're going to try to get to the Ender Dragon. Why not? You know, I mean, that's the point of this, right? We're going to go to the Ender Dragon, but it's going to take some, you know, in a hardcore survival, it's going to take a lot of potions. It's going to take a lot of skill set to do it. And if we fucking die once, that's it. You know, you'd have to start all over again. But I'm willing to adventure that way for you guys. It's going to take us some serious resource farming. We're going to have to work really hard to get all the resources we need. But we're going to go back here to our camp that we have for right now, because it's getting a little late in the day, and I don't like traveling at night. So it can be fun, but we're going to go reassess our situation here. We may take, I kind of want to find a temple is what I was looking for. So a temple usually spawns in a desert, and also there's temples that show up in the jungle. And they spawn special items that you can only find at temples you know, like or a mine pit would be awesome, like an old school mining shaft area would be kind of neat. So we just went through all that pork we had. Jeez. Thankfully, I have a ton of fish. So we have a whole, like a nice big old stack of cooked fish. Kind of a lot of it was cooked up, just not even trying really. There's another piece of string. Yeah, I should have another string somewhere here. Well, where the hell's that other piece of string? I thought I had more string. Now I have to go out fighting more shit tonight. God damn it. Yeah, I need more string. I can't do this. I'm not traveling anywhere until I get a bow. Get that enchantment on that bow, because that enchantment's going to help us when we travel at night. Don't just put torches up everywhere and they'll stay burning for a little bit anyway. So what we're trying to do now is we're going to go ahead and attack this skeleton. I don't know why my shield wasn't in here. How's it doing it? It's weird. It's like lets you know it won't stay up. Oh, Microsoft, you take a great game and you ruined it. I wish Microsoft would leave their hands off of shit like that, man. And then they're going to take LinkedIn, which is already stupid. I mean, I used it for work and professional stuff. And it's just fine for that. But LinkedIn, seriously? Like, you're going to go buy LinkedIn for, like, what was it? I think they bought it for, like $4 billion or something like that. They bought Mojang for $3 billion. They're just wasting money right now. They're just trying to throw money away. Like, hang on, let's see if we can just piss money away as fast as we can, because we just got a lot of cash and we can put it into something. And looking for spiders, there's a spider right there. So we don't get any attention without getting that other guy's attention. Got a couple more pieces of string. Oh, damn it. Cut it out, man. What the fuck? God dang it, dude. This map's gonna die here in seconds if we're not careful. And it's a nice puddle to work with too. We'll come back out here in the morning. There's another puddle we'll work on. So we should have enough strength now to do what I was wanting to do. So we're going to go ahead and close that door. First thing. See, there's something up with my mouse, dude. Alright, so we gotta go first here. We're gonna go ahead and craft what we need. We got enough pieces for all of the materials I want to make, so we're gonna go ahead and first get some sticks. We're gonna go like this with that set of sticks first. And we're gonna make a new fishing pole. So we have a fishing pole here. So that's a good tool to have lying around. We're then gonna go ahead and make another set of sticks. And then we're going to make a bow. We're going to go ahead and put these 3 strings here, which makes a bow. So now we have a pretty good little bulk here of, let's see, we got bones, zombie meat, we have lots of arrows. It's not lots, but it's more than I have been able to farm up right now. We got tons of chickens that we can deal with too. There's that slime I was telling you guys about. So that's also fun. We got a bunch of eggs. We got a ton of iron that we're going to work with here. We're going to cook this off right now, this iron. Let's just put the iron in and cook it. Fire that off. And it's officially fully dark out there. I probably should take a little more time to... So now we're going to try something. We're going to take this one plus this one. It upgraded and it brought it along. So we got a brand new bow with enchantment on it, fire unbreaking. So now what we're going to try to do, that was a clean move on that one, very clean move. I wasn't expecting that. I should have did that with the fishing rod actually. I would have kept the fishing rod loop. I didn't realize I could do that. So I didn't, they must have updated that. I know when they first introduced this as a function, they did not give you the option to transfer unbreaking. Flame and unbreaking is awesome. So we're going to do one other one in addition to, as long as you have one arrow in your inventory, let's see if it takes this. And it may take off the enchantments altogether, but I'm hoping it doesn't. Let's see if it does. It kept it. Yes. So now we have a 3-stack, infinity, unbreaking, so that means I should be able to go out here and fire bow and arrow all day long now. So let's go ahead and see what we can get on the roof. We're going to go upstairs to our roof view that we've created. And we're going to pull out our bow and see what that is. I still have 9 arrows. Yes. This is my favorite thing to do. Try to fire off in the distance. So now we got a bow. That's awesome. And it's infinity, so that means it's unbreaking infinity. So basically now that anytime I need to make a new bow, I'll just keep this one in play by doing some other nifty little things like that we just did there. Which didn't really take a lot of experience away from it. It only took a little bit really to keep it. So I'm not super worried about that now. So now we're going to look for skeletons that can pop off at a distance. Let's go get that zombie. Spider to deal with, but we'll put him. We don't have to worry about that right now. Let's go to bed. We'll start a fresh day here. We'll get some fishing in play, and it's nice to have this bow now that we have some. That'll help a lot with the overall playing. It's been the first time in a while since I've actually got a full bow put together with some cool enchantments on it, without an enchantment table too. And the enchantment table process is really kind of it's a lot of fun if you we get that far along here. Hopefully we'll find some diamonds. So I got about another, I'm going to do another stream probably for like another maybe 40 minutes of this, and then we're going to pause until later on tonight. The reason why is I do have to be ready for work today. I do need to sit there and make sure I'm focused. Playing, oh look, there's a slime, look, there he is. There's another slime, look at this shit. And there's a spider too. Come on, slimy. He's fucking me up, dude. Shit, that's a big old slime. that's slime balls. Oh my god, we're gonna get a sticky piston farm. This is awesome. That was a huge slime. That was the biggest I've seen so far. So I like this area, man. This is awesome. So we picked up a ton of slimes. I have enough now. Holy shit! I have enough now that we can make a simple wheat farm. This is awesome. This is awesome, dude. We have enough right now. We can make a simple wheat farm. So a simple wheat farm, if you're not familiar with it, an automated wheat farm. God, this mouse is acting creepy as fuck. I gotta go buy a new mouse. I'm gonna have to spend money on a mouse. God dang it. I hate spending money on my stuff like that. I'd rather spend it on like beer or something like that or food. They said something. Oh, there was that spider that I don't know if maybe it took off. It did took off or take off. It took off. I speak English. I do. I speak English. So let's go ahead and put the fishing pole in play. We don't need this. We don't need that here. We're going to go ahead and try to again fish these little puddles. Looks like it's floating. I think it is. Come on, these puddles are where you want to farm or fish. So this one, you want to basically use these little blocks to kind of mitigate the amount of other things that you find. You want to try to focus in on getting, and this is where I was able to get that book I got. This is where I got that bow out of here. I got the name tags out of here. I got even a piece of leather out of here, which is kind of impressive. I wasn't expecting that at all, actually. So we're trying to get ourselves a couple extra pieces. I know these Minecraft plays aren't as exciting as the new Slither. Everybody seems to be big on the Slither and stuff, but we're going to basically, after a couple more, probably like another 30 minutes or so, I'm going to probably pause this gameplay, and then we're going to, well, fuck it. Well, you know what, let's do this. We got enough resources on us, don't we? Let's go make sure we got enough iron. We have some extra iron. Let's go back to the, hang on a second. Okay. So we got enough materials on us that we should be able to survive really well. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this iron that I just cooked off. I might even pick up this, I'm going to pick up this anvil real quick too. So we'll keep the anvil with us just in case we run into something we really want to keep and redo. So we got name tags, arrows, tons of coal, dirt, which we really don't need. I got seedlings, which is fine. I'm sure I'll find wood along the way if we need more. So let's go out. Let's go see what we can find. We're going to go over these mountains, these extreme hill mountains that we've been up on them before. We're going to go back up on them again, and we're just going to climb them up. We have enough food on us that we should be fine for a while. We'll try to stay away from kind of fighting anything that we don't want to fight. And we've been up here. We fucked with these sheep. We've got wool from them, so that's always fun. But we're just going right now. We're just going to take a straight view through kind of, which direction am I heading to make sure I know which direction I'm genuinely heading. I'm heading south. So if I head north, I should be able to return back to my my general direction. But this is south. There's another cave right there. That's a big old cave right there. Oh, there's a freaking dip in the ground. Parkour, parkour. And so, well, you know what? I'm kind of building this map right now, Dylan. This is really what I've been playing on. When the game's over on this map, I'll go switch over. But you know, we're gonna probably again, this is almost finished for me playing. I'm just wanting to explore as much as I can. There it goes. I was waiting for it to populate a little bit. So I'm looking for a specific area. Oh, look, there's a lava field over there. We're gonna kind of cut across the water here real fast. I was looking for a sand place area so we can make another nice with proper windows. And this Extreme Hills areas is a great thing to be around because Extreme Hills stands out so obviously as opposed to some of these other biodomes that are harder to distinguish sometimes. And we got all that slime. I think I left the slimes back at that other spot anyway, so that's good. Yeah, so we know where to find more slimes. We'll probably make a railroad from here, or from the back for where we're heading. Make sure I'm heading south. I want to be heading generally south speaking. We're still in Extreme Hills. Surprisingly, I would not have thought this was Extreme Hills still. We're looking for a new place to run and hang out. I think I kept my wool with me. Did I keep wool? I did. Okay, good. So I can put a bed in somewhere. We don't want to go in there. We're going to try to stay away from any going into caves right now because we don't have a place to fall back to yet right now. And I know Dylan's just driving him nuts because he's like, "Can you play another map?" But look, man, you got to stop with the ADD. This is part of the gameplay. You got to start with the map that you have, and you realize this map's 3 times bigger than the Earth. Well, not physically, but like, you know, if you were to by scale, it's 3 times bigger than the actual Earth. So if you were to scale it by size, then that means there's about 3 Earths of distance in here. So there's really no reason to make a map in hardcore again unless you've already died. So there's a ton of time where you can go switch around and move and go explore some of these different environments. So we have enough iron with me to make sure if I have to replace something. Matter of fact, I need to replace my helmet. That's something I do need to do. So we found some other cool areas. This is a couple of trees. I can tell they're still here, even though they're not showing correctly. They're there. And this looks like this could be ocean. So we're going to throw down a crafting table, and we're going to make a boat. And we're just going to do a simple little boat, nothing fancy. And I picked up another bow from a skeleton I guess I killed, so I didn't realize that. So I got a backup bow to help out. Let's go ahead and make a boat by just making a simple U shape at the bottom or in the middle of your crafting table. And you just throw down your boat just like this, and you get in. And we're just going to row around a little bit. I thought this looked like this might be bigger, that's why I did this. Okay, apparently this is not as big as I thought it was, so we're just going to get out. I'm just going to keep moving. I thought that was actually like a nice big area where I was going to need to swim a little bit to get to where I wanted to go to next. This is creepy looking here. Look at this, it's all glitching out. I can't really see where the world is that I'm trying to play in. And it looks like a jungle over there, I can't tell. This looks like prairie. I think we'll be fine through here. And it's always weird how it does that. I'm looking forward to getting a new computer, so I hope you guys. Let's see what day it is. It's day 18, so it's a long gap. It's a long start. Or I shouldn't say it's a long start. We've already got our first structure fully built, a mining pit that was just not very productive. That's the other reason why I'm trying to run further away from that area and start. Oh, there's the forest. Forest is always fun. And it looks like it's sitting right along. Oh, that's not. I thought that was desert that was going to be next to it. And we're looking for, and there we go, that's what I was seeing right here. Jump, splash, splash. So we're going to go a little bit longer. We got about another 30 minutes of gameplay I'm going to do. And what we're looking for right now is we're looking for a new place to set up shop. And then that will be our build for this evening, so that way we don't have to spend that time running to the next area. And I'm trying to keep all of the work I do on these hardcore games documented, so you can come back and look at them and say, hey, there's some cows. Ooh, shit. I need leather anyway for their freaking books. If I gotta make an enchantment table, I have to have leather for books. And it's best to farm them if you can. But right now I'm not in the mood for farming. I'm just kind of, I'm hunting down where we're going next. And so this will be, again, if you're checking in the late after the, maybe the stream's over or even late in this game right now, this is a game that I created for one of the subscribers that have been checking out the gameplay over the last couple of days. Dylan will also probably get one once this one dies, because he's been pestering me with, in a good way, not a bad way. He's telling me, hey, create a new map. Well, I play games and this. If I create another map, it's going to be a creative map, and I've already got like 3 of those ones going. I don't want any more creative maps. I got like 5 of them going on the creative side. And I'm just taking these cows out real quick, just because I want the leather while I got the chance. And this pickaxe, or this iron axe is going to break here shortly, but I want to get through this foresty area. We're running out of daylight, so we're going to have to put up some kind of shop here shortly and start fresh. So I want to see where we're at block-wise. We're at 24, which is a good block. We're in the forest. Not the best place to be hanging out overnight. Kind of gets kind of dangerous in here. So hopefully this will be a good place as any to pick up where we left off. So we'll see here. Got enough meat on me. I don't really need to worry about meat. Let's see what else. I hear cows and sheep. And let's see. We'll do this. I know what we'll do. It's going to start getting dark, so let's do this. We'll make a quick maneuver. So we're going to go ahead and quickly throw down another crafting table. Again, as a trick to this. And I see that there is my armor is starting to get a little worn-torn, but that's how it is sometimes with armor. So we're going to quickly make a bed. Oh, God dang it. And we're going to throw this bed down real quick. I'm just going to put it down right here, just out in the middle of nowhere, and see if it's still too daylight out. Okay, so we got ourselves a bed to protect us from later, and we get to do that. Let's put down some blocks around it too while we're at it, just so we have some minor. We're just going to make literally just a little spot right here around this that we just did. It's just literally designed for just your bed. That's all we're doing this for, is just so there's a hallway, place to come into for your bed, an entrance. Coming in there with an entrance just like that, and there we go. So this will give us a little bit of protection. It's not like we need it, but we do want to make sure that we don't put ourselves in a scenario that we are not going to be able to get out of. So this is why you're seeing me kind of make sure that there's a little bit of a wall there. And this little structure will help us when we come back this direction, because we'll look for this as we head back the other way. Because when you do long travel, it's hard sometimes to keep track of, well, where was I supposed to be at again? And all that other fun stuff. So we're going to go ahead and make a quick storage bin, just to kind of pick up and put any of this leftover stuff that we need to put away, because there's a lot of crap that we have here that we picked up. We're just going to put a storage chest right next to where we're sleeping. And we're just going to put away any of these flowers and seeds. The zombie meat we'll keep with us. We'll get rid of any more of these flowers. There's blocks of dirt we don't need. We'll keep the rest, and let's go to bed now. There we go. So we went to bed. We still got about another 30 minutes of this stream, and what we're looking for right now, I have played on console, but I haven't really played it like a significant level. While we're here in this little area, let's go ahead and do this before I forget. I want to make sure I have a nice new. Oh no, wrong one. I want that one. I need that one. So we're going to just put this one in the storage just for backup. For later, maybe when we're coming back through here, we have a backup. But anyway, we're continuing south is what we want. South is what I'm looking for. That's south there. Okay, so this is south this direction apparently. So I will put up some torches on this just so there's some torches around it, and even put some torches in there to keep it from being. So we've been heading genuinely south. Is where I've been trying to, but I've been changing my direction so much I'm kind of confused. Yeah, we want to still head south. So we're gonna look. We're looking for right now. Again, I kind of want to find a desert region. It'd be kind of nice, and it would be neat to see what we could find in a desert area. An actual real desert region would be neat. And this is an extreme. This is forest right here through here. And we're gonna just kind of, again, we're just trying to look for the next place. Oh shit, I'm getting hungry again. And right now it's a good time to be moving around. We still have enough wool, but I'm going to probably take these sheep out just so I have some extra ones to put down some more. If I had that shear with me, you know what? When in doubt, craft it out. That's how you do it. When in doubt, just craft something out. Alright, we're going to throw that on the ground. I'm just going to craft me out a pair of shears. Actually, I didn't need to throw that down. I keep forgetting that you really don't need to do that. And we're just going to go and pick up some more wool. I think I have enough wool anyway, but I'm just trying to pick up as much materials as I can. If you're going to take, if you're trying to keep your resources level at a certain that'll do. And we're going to look for, we're still heading generally south. So we created another shear. We're just, again, I'm trying to work on my distance traveled in this game because that's important to me. I like traveling long distances to see what happens after. Oh shit, that almost killed me. God dang it, caves. I didn't even see that. I thought I was like, oh, I'll be fine, and I'm like, nope, you're not. You're on the ground. Thankfully, it wasn't a big drop. I'm like, that could have really ended really badly there. You could have fell, 100 some blocks and just dead. Even with armor on, you would have still died. This looks like we might be running into where. Oh no, false alarm. Still heading south. Yeah, still heading south. Good. So we might not even be able to find that other spot that we did in the beginning. So we'll know. We'll have to find it out because we've changed beds. And so the compass won't work. It'll only take you back to the previous bed. But I've done this enough to know how to hunt my way back to where without dying. Especially if you're going to do like a hunt like this where we're actually hunting through a map. We're looking to find. I'm looking for I want to find polar bears is what I was hoping to find, but I still really haven't found like a polar region yet where polar bears should live. I don't even know if there's poles on this. So. Usually polar bears live in the North Pole, but I'm heading south. I don't think Minecraft seems to care about that kind of stuff. I would think that would be a little, although it's nice to see some things that they do that's kind of accurate to real life stuff. Again, another extreme hills. A lot of extreme hills in this game. That's good. Those extreme hills are really lucrative. If that last one wasn't though. Here's a dog. Do I have my tag with me? Oh, I do. Might be able to get a pet. I should be killing those cows to get the leather just because we're out here. Matter of fact, let me go back up a little bit and just do that real fast. Get just 2 of them. I don't need all of them. I just want 2. And hopefully I'll get leather out of them. Not a gaming mouse. It's like supposed to be used for like light use, and it was like $3 at Walmart. I was like, I'll take it, it'll work. Not thinking it was going to be like literally the worst mouse I've ever used. I've used way worse. Okay, so we're just going again. We're trying not to. Again, my fish is one of the worst foods to have. It's like basically. Come on. Cut this stuff out, dude. I just want my. Oh, I hate when this dude does this, man. Fucking game gets all fucking stupid. Putting down another boat. Finally. Putting another boat in. Get rid of this shit, we don't need that. We're just going to put it right down here in the middle of the water. As you can see, it's a different colored boat. So we're going to put this down right now. What the fuck, it broke? Oh, come on, don't fucking pull this shit with me, dude. Really? You just fucking snap just like that? Like, you're not even gonna let me fucking finish building it out? Oh, so you can't mix colors with wood. That's messed up. You can do it for some things. But apparently not that. fucking play right. Right, there we go. Now we're moving. So it's a little faster to travel this way as opposed to just trying to walk across all this. And it's a little easier. Saves time. It's a fast form of travel. What the fuck is going on here, yo? Out of the boat. Get me out of this fucking boat. Dude, what the fuck is up, dude? This game is glitching so fucking hard. Fuck you, boat. You want to do that shit? It just took you out of the fucking whole thing. Now, I got 2 boats on me. I guess I'm not going to have to use them. I usually like leaving them somewhere so that way I remember, oh, that's where I was. I was this way. Do you play Minecraft? Do you play any mini Minecraft? Any mini games on Minecraft? I'm not sure what you mean by mini games. I've played the story mode version to the 2nd episode, which I was really pissed off that I even spent money on it. Wasn't really happy with it at all. They kind of dumbed it down a lot. I really felt like this is actually a lot more intelligent game, and they gave it a story mode, which is fine, but it took away some of the and it kind of made it dumb for just for me, and maybe if you've played it a little bit, you'd probably feel the same way as well. You're like, well, wait a second, I know a lot of this stuff. Why are you dumbing it down so much? Well, look at this. We're just floating over that little spot. We're trying to go out into the deep ocean. So I'm hoping this is deep water we're heading into here. And we're looking for a fun spot to build, and this might be it right here. This looks to be it, right? Maybe. We'll see. So we're going to leave that boat in play. And we're going to put another boat down over here. And we'll put this boat just because we need to get these boats out here that I just did. And we're just basically looking for the spot. They used to make these boats break when they would just touch a block, which was annoying, but I'm kind of glad they cleaned up some of that to where... Okay. So apparently that's all the further I can go with this. So we're going to go a little further back. Still looking for the right place to start building. It's running a little late in the game here. And again, I got about another 15 minutes to look for the next location to build a house in structure. I want to not fall through the floor. It would be nice to have some mine rail carts going across this. This would be so awesome to have a big old mine rail that goes across some of those lakes that I was just pedaling across. This looks good as any. This is a nice open prairie, lots of room, lots of resources close at hand. It's still kind of boring though looking. Prairies are kind of bland. We're running out of, we're at about noon, I guess, in the game, so it's not like it's super late in the day. But there's another cave right there. We're going to ignore those caves. And this is a forest, or this is actually I think this is taiga. Taiga is a pine forest, a Russian pine forest, where it's all these basically mostly pines and a lot of holes in the ground. So you get like these really tall pines that are like really super tall. Pine wood's a really nice pine. Egg Wars, I've never tried that one, Dylan. I might have to check out one. I'm a little nervous about checking out some of these games that you guys have recommended. My computer, one of these guys was telling me about Happy Wheels, which I'm like, okay, let's try that one. Well, it ended up taking out all of my extensions off my computer. It ended up downloading and installing a bunch of shit on my computer that I had to uninstall. So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of like certain things like that. I think that's part of. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. Here we go. I found one of the bio areas that I was really hunting for, and it was one of them. It's not the one I wanted, but I'll take it. It is the beginning of a tropical. It is the beginning of a jungle. So we're going to get up here real quick to the top of this canopy here if we can. We're going to try to climb up as best we can to get up. Let's see here. What would be the next? Over here. Up. And this is that's where you can get. This is where you can get. Start fucking doing that stupid not block. This is where you can get cocoa to make cookies. So this is we're gonna hang out here for a little bit. This is usually This biosphere is for some reason the most glitchy out of all of them. I don't know why it is that way. It does shit like this where you like pop blocks and it won't pop. I think it's just because it's still building out the environment I'm coming into. But this is where you will find, this is naturally occurring, you'll find naturally occurring melons in here. You'll find naturally occurring cocoa seeds, which you can actually replant to make these trees. And you get cocoa seeds by cutting, you can either pop them off there yourself or climb up these vines. These vines are a lot of fun to climb up. These trees are absolutely huge. And the wood they leave is absolutely fun too. Hey, there's melons, found melons. That's what I came in here for. So now we're going to make a little place right here in the jungle. So let's get this picked up first. So come on, quit this fucking shit with the blocks. Don't, come on. Quit that shit, dude. I've popped you 3 different times, dude. Cut it out. I don't have any room in my inventory. It's not, I do have room in my inventory. I was going to say, what the fuck, dude? So it's glitching out a little bit over here, but this is the area for melons. And we're going to just basically, we've got we have enough time, we can probably get a half decent structure. I think this one's going to require us to put in a, I want to, well, that fucking weird melon just hanging out in there like that. That's strange. So we got some watermelon too right now, so that's good. So we can make a watermelon farm and also be able to, which is great. Melon's an easy way you can make golden melon with it, which is a great thing to have for regen. But we'll find a good spot because now we picked these melons off, which was one of the things I wanted out of here. And there it is, cocoa. Found cocoa. Awesome. All right, so this will be a good spot then. And since we know this is actually a good overall place, we're just going to try to pop any of these blocks of low-lying stuff out of the way. And we're going to clean out a little area real quick. And we're going to just slowly work on this. And then what will happen? Hey, what's going on, Jared? Glad to see you, man. And right now, again, we're almost done. We've got about 10 more minutes of this playthrough. And as you can see, it's kind of glitching weird right now, so I may need to... that's the other reason why I'm going to stop this stream. This will be exciting to come back later on tonight. So later on this afternoon or evening, I'm going to do... there's more. Look at that. Oh, there's so much more. Oh, look at that. More. So much more. Okay, now it's kind of popping a little better now, but still it's kind of glitching. I'm just using my sundial as my way to break stuff right now. There's no point in wasting on stuff like this. I've popped it 7 times in a row and it won't break. This is the downside about being in the jungle. There is some weird... I don't know why it does this. It glitches so bad where it just can't pop shit. It just won't let you pop anything. Like, stop it, dude. I fucking popped all of you son of a bitches 5 times over and you're still saying I haven't popped any of your shits. It's annoying when it does that, man. It's just fucking pop it and then they put it back on there. Look, they keep putting it back on there. It's like, no, it's gone. I killed that block. That block is not there anymore. Cut it out. Anyway, so... And as you can see, I'm having a hard time dealing with this block and getting these blocks out of here. It's really annoying. Have you ever heard of floating bubble mansion? No, what's that? Floating bubble mansion. It sounds like a side-scroller game or something. Okay, since you're being an ass of you motherfuckers, I'm gonna try to make sure I have room to... So I do have an oak sapling that I just somehow picked up. And I won't pick this goddamn block out of the ground. I know I'm using the right tools, so cut it out, fuckers. Let's see. Let's quickly do this. This will help a little bit with the... we're going to need a crafting cable anyway, so we might as well put one in. And then we're going to go ahead and put it right in the ground, which... Cut that fucking shit out, man. Fucking Minecraft sometimes can be so frustrating. I don't mind dying, but I don't like dying due to stupid fucking blocks not fucking populating right. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put just a simple structure up again. We got to get rid of some of this cobblestone. We have too much of it. So we're just gonna use some of the resources we currently have, and we're going to go ahead and just make a simple little, again, like what we did in that other spot that we're just gonna go over. And just like this, we're just gonna basically create basically a simple but yet it'll be a little bit longer than the other one. I want it long enough that I can still use this area to create a mining area in it as possibly as well, because there's a ton of stuff that you can find down here. I guarantee you will find an abandoned mine in the jungle area. There's usually abandoned mines that are even at the surface level that you can eventually go down into and explore out. So this is just kind of, again, we're doing simple structures right now. We're not doing anything super elaborate yet. We're wasting basically any of the materials that I currently have at my available ready to kind of keep anything from spawning. Do we have any extra? We'll put some, that's jungle wood. That's my favorite, one of my favorite woods to use too. So we're going to put this as the roof. So we're going to use that block right there, like you saw, to just kind of give it a little bit of a roof on here. And we're just going to keep it simple in the structure. We're not going to focus on too much aesthetics right now. I just don't like the fact the game keeps fucking wasting my time with the blocks right now. Pardon my language if you're young. If you don't, I do use a lot of vulgarity. It is probably my biggest flaw in my life, right? I have other flaws too, but that's probably one that I'd like to work on the most. But you know, I use vulgarity just as, there we go. See, what the fuck is this shit? I don't. See, now it wants me to make a half door out of that one. Supposed to be able to put a half door on these. Anyway, it's a whole door, and we'll finish putting a roof up on here real quick. And we'll leave one block available for lighting. Let's see if we can put one of these in for lighting. But anyway, back to putting this dirt in here. So now that's in play. So we got a little basic structure here. Now to put a bed in, let's get a bed put in place. So we have that for later, so we don't need to really worry about that. This will be our other bed that we use. And we're going to go ahead and put this in place as well. So this will go, there it goes, okay. So we got the bed in place right now, so that's right next to here. So the next little piece we want to dig out, we're going to go ahead and dig out that again, because I guess I do want that out of there now. And I'm going to look to see if I can find some cobblestone right here. Dig down. God damn you. Where's the shield from? Oh, you can craft a shield, Jared. Crafting a shield's pretty easy. You just get a crafting table, one iron ingot, and I believe it's 6 pieces of wood created in kind of like a Y shape. And then you have yourself. And we're just going down here real quick because we're going to probably make a little bit of a mine shaft in here. And this is just making me mad, these blocks over here in the jungle. They do this all the time in the jungle. I don't know why it's like this. I haven't figured it out. I don't know why they poof like this, where they like you break them, they break, but yet they don't break. And you sit there and like, dude, can you stop that shit? It's really pissing me off. And they don't seem to stop. They just keep doing the same shit. So we've got a fairly good amount of what I need right now. And so what we're going to do now, what's left of this, is we should have some cobble here, which we do. Perfect, we'll just write them out. So we're going to go and open up our cobblestone, make a cobblestone. place to work with here. And we're going to put that down right there like that, so we have that in place. And then the last little bit we're going to work on is just the flooring. And it's not much that we do for flooring, probably about 8 pieces altogether is all I need. Oh, God damn you. You're so annoying. And my bed's floating. That's cool. That's pretty funny. Oh, I took my door out. God dang my door. Where's my doors at? Where's my doors at? Alright, so now last but not least, we're going to go ahead and put this door back into place. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and put in our storage bins. And so we need a total of 16. And we're going to go ahead and make a square once and make it again for 2. And we're going to put this down here. And we're going to go ahead and throw down our crafting table. And that's pretty much probably going to be, God fucking damn it. There we go. That's right. Now we can go ahead and do this. So we're just putting all of our stuff in here that we don't really genuinely need with us. We have a ton of food. We got leftover wool. We have jungle wood, regular wood. And we're going to kind of wait for it to get dark here. I would like to go ahead and yeah, we're going to stop the stream for right now. I want to thank you all for stopping by and hanging out with me. If you feel free to come back and to join and visit anytime. Maybe at some point I will be doing maybe a Kickstarter page, or maybe like one of those type of things. I've been hearing people talk about it, but I want to thank you for stopping by and hanging out. This has been a live stream. I'm going to go ahead and call it a day for right now, and I will see you later on this afternoon.